People often wonder how someone can turn a song from this.
Got a request for you, 'cause you do that thing that makes me obsessed with you,
To this.
Got a request for you. Can you do that thing that makes me so obsessed with you? 'Cause it hurts too good, now I'm sexy, sad and
This is me, and this is a song that I wrote in the style of Sabrina Carpenter. In this video, I'll show you how to write a song like her in just 3 simple steps. Yes, 3. In the end, I'll have a full song, and you'll know how to write a song that could be on her next album. I love that for us. So the song I wrote is called Sexy Sad. I wanted to come up with something that would fit on Short and Sweet. The song is called Sexy Sad because she looks good, she's sexy, but she's unhappy in this relationship. This kind of plays into that theme of you can be sexy and sad. And I think the theme of this song could be something that Sabrina could definitely embody if she wanted to. Tip number 1, make the melody singable. I focused on simplicity in the melody so that it would be easy for listeners to hum or sing along. Pretty much all the songs on Short and Sweet have very singable, catchy melodies. So that's something that you really want to nail when you're writing a song like Sabrina Carpenter. I used repetition to reinforce the key musical and lyrical idea. For example, the hook goes, I got a request for you. Can you do that thing that makes me so obsessed with you? That melody is repeated so that people can easily remember it. And then with the words, I just barely switch up the words again so that people can sing along to it. That's a huge thing especially when you're writing a pop song or any song, but especially like just in pop music. The more that people can sing along to it, the better. I don't want you to try to create a melody just like me or even just like Sabrina in this case. The melodies that we come up with in our brains, it's a snapshot of literally all the songs that we've heard before, any song that's ever caught our attention, all the melodies that we've heard is really just a snapshot of that. And you also want to create a balance between smooth movement and occasional leaps in the melody. An example of this is in my demo Sexy Sad. There is smooth movement in the melody of the verses and leaps where the melody jumps in the hook. Now, I'm speaking specifically from a top liner's perspective. I create top lines, which is a specialized niche of songwriting where the focus is on melody, lyrics, and performance over a pre-existing track or beat. We all have different influences. Our brains are wired differently. So the melody that I come up with, you may come up with something completely different. And I think the more that you create melodies, the better you'll become at that. Tip 2, write conversational and catchy lyrics. I use the language that feels natural and relatable, starting off the song in third person to give a synopsis of the story I'm telling in the song.
Once upon a time, a girl loved a boy, he treated her real good. Brought so much joy, but time has passed and now she feels empty.
You can be creative to determine how you'd want to start your song, but that's just how I decided to do it for this particular song. A good tip for writing lyrics like Sabrina is just to keep verses more descriptive and personal, while the choruses or the hooks should have a line to state what the subject is, another line to add context, and then a third line to wrap up the main thought and just repeat. And think conversational phrases when you're writing. You want to make sure the lyrics are free-flowing and casual as if you're having a conversation with your friend. Tip number 3, connect emotionally with your audience by being authentic and honest in your lyrics. There's this level of vulnerability that people really love. People are really into that relatability. We like hearing people's inner thoughts. We love it. We love being able to relate to these artists and to be able to relate to these lyrics. It really just makes us feel like we're not alone, and like I felt like that too. You know, and I think there's a way to tap into that even lyrically when it comes to connecting with others. So it's good to always have a problem or struggle that the protagonist or you or whoever you're writing for is experiencing. And now, the moment that you've all been waiting for.
Once upon upon a time, a girl loved a boy, he treated her real good, brought so much joy. But time has passed and now she feels empty. It's so cliche, but she's tangled up in the worst way. Drowns out the truth, what her friends say, and silences her heart each day. I look too good to cry with my heels up high and lace from my top down. So deep inside, it breaks my heart that he stole my everything. The pain cuts too deep to leave, 'cause I want that and I need him, and I'll get that when I need him. I'm ashamed to still say I got a request for you. Can you do that thing that makes me so obsessed with you? 'Cause it hurts too good, now I'm sexy, sad, impressed with you. 'Cause you do that thing that makes me so obsessed with you. No, it hurts so good, now I'm sexy, sad for you. The story's no Cinderella, I hate this kind of novella. Why do I crave the things I don't need? It brings me anxiety. So I love this boy, but he makes me cry. Raindrops on the pillow, I fall from grace. My head in the clouds and my heart on the bedsheets. I look too good to cry with my heels up high and lace from my top down. So deep inside, it breaks my heart that he stole my everything. The pain cuts too deep to leave, 'cause I want that and I need him, and I'll get that when I need him. I'm ashamed to still say I got a request for you. Can you do that thing that makes me so obsessed with you? 'Cause it hurts too good, now I'm sexy, sad, impressed with you. 'Cause you do that thing that makes me so obsessed with you. No, it hurts so good, now I'm sexy, sad for you. Sexy, sad, I'm sexy, sad for you. Dressed in red, I'm sexy, sad for you. Tears in eyes, I'm sexy, sad for you. Better I got a request for you. Can you do that thing that makes me so obsessed with you? 'Cause it hurts too good, now I'm sexy, sad, impressed with you. 'Cause you do that thing that makes me so obsessed with you. No, it hurts so good, now I'm sexy, sad for you.
And then this is just a little bonus, but something I personally love including in the vocal production is harmonies. In music, harmony is the sound created when two or more notes of different pitches are played or sung simultaneously. When I'm in the studio, I love to add harmonies, and I really try not to go too crazy with this song because I know Sabrina, she doesn't do like that many harmonies, and I just simply do this with my voice by stacking my vocals in the studio. Press with you, obsessed with you, quest for you, makes me so obsessed with you.
Got a request for you. Can you do that thing that makes me so obsessed with you? 'Cause it hurts too good, now I'm sexy, sad.
So if you want to include harmonies or even ad-libs, you can also do that to add depth and ear candy to keep people engaged in the song.
Tears in eyes, tears in eyes, I'm sexy, sad for you. Better lies. Yeah. Yeah, because the hook comes right after that.
Yeah. No water or nothing. That's crazy.
I wish I had my water. It's in the trunk.